Welcome back to Pops and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV. We are playing as Tver. We're going for Relentless Push East, which you don't usually do as Tver, but we are. We have to go all the way to the eastern Siberian coast and take it by 1600, so in about 150 and change years. If you do it as Muscovy, it's an easy achievement. We're doing it as Tver, which makes it not so easy. If even possible. I mean, it's probably possible. I'm pretty sure it's possible. But it might require a restart or two. And we have already made a mistake or two. So we'll see if this one can work. We're at war with the Novgorites, Novgorodians. Sure. Piggybacking on a Muscovite war that we saw coming. And it's always a war that comes. And we're just ready for it. So we're trying to take a bunch of Muscovite land, Novgorodian land, while the Muscovites are ravaging them. And fortunately, the Muscovites have put their focus in the east and on Ryazan. Well, not a huge focus. No, a huge focus. But a huge focus on sieging down Ryazan rather than beating up the Muscovite army that we know is here. There are 11,000, ish, Muscovites over here sieging down Peshkov. And while we're winning the siege race, handily, I am slightly afraid of going for lucky. If the Muscovites don't go and beat these guys up. Especially since there's another 5-stack here that might want to go and hurt us. I don't know why Muscovy is here with over 20,000 people. That makes no sense at all. And they're really bad at sieging this thing. They all also got their wall breach, right? Am I misreading this? Okay, no, I have a wall breach. I have a 1 year, they have a 0, so they don't have a wall breach. You also don't have a wall breach. Okay, I was misreading that. So that's why we're winning the siege race so handily. We got an early wall breach, which is huge. But we're failing on these 35%ers for a while now. You got quite a bit closer. Still no wall breach, but closer. Still with a giant siege stack on the nothing. And in this game, extra troops don't do squat unless they're cannons. Which clearly they're not. A bunch of Ryazani troops around here too. It's not good. I might, if these guys move to Tikhvin, I have to move my guy. They don't, okay. From Vishny Volichok there over to Novgorod. 10% technology cost reduction on admin for 20 years, which we probably can use actually. In 10 years, 20 years? What was it? We should be able to do it. I think it's 20 years, 10%. If they're busy sieging that stuff back, then that's doubly good for me. It keeps them from attacking me, and it reduces Muscovite war score, and I guess triply good, it might distract the Muscovites and get them up there. If we keep failing these 35%ers though and not getting any headway, then these guys might actually win the siege race. They're already at 14% now. They might be done before me at this rate. Muscovy gains diplomatic insight on me. I think that's fine. They already have a real casus belli of me and they already hate me, so I will press this issue. Gives us a claim on Muscovy, which is not particularly useful, but hey. Times of need, oh. So our... Who's asking for help? Oh no, we can ask somebody, right? Yeah. We're asking Ryazan to help. But Ryazan hates me right now. Ryazan is at war with me. Well then, neutral. What makes a Ryazan turn neutral? I don't think I can click any of these buttons and succeed. So I'm going to grab the prestige instead. Now give me some progress here. It must be possible. There we go. That's progress. How close are you to taking lucky? Is that minus? No, it's 14%. What's this? Oh, it's minus fort defense. I'm going to move my army into Kolm. and see what's going on in Peshkov. Can we throw these guys out of Peshkov? Do we feel like that's the thing we can do? Can we even move into Peshkov? No. So, the answer is no. It's not a thing we can do. And that matters, obviously. This is risky. We might lose our 1 stack here. But I want to have eyes on these people. I mean, now I do have eyes, but this is no, we can't risk this. What I want is more land. Under my control, obviously. But I don't think I can risk these guys being jumped on. Muscovy claims Tver. We really need friends after this. And we're going to take as much land out of this war as possible. But I wish I could move here. I should be... Oh wait, can I just not move there because I don't have military access? Hey Peshkov, can I have military access, please? If I had a diplomat, maybe. Come home. Get my guy here. We can stop the siege of Peshkov and win a battle. Let's not have them take the land now. They didn't. Good. Peshkov. 2 days. 1 day. Go. Military access. Yes. I will take this battle. It's gonna be costly. But if the Muscovites are not doing it, this is stopping me from sieging down Lucky, right? So we need to push them out. We should get bonus there from being in the woods. We have the better general. They are still crushing us. It's close. It's very close. We rolled really well on this one, though. Not that well on that one. Oh, really badly on that one. Come on, one good roll? No, not at all. I have to leave, right? I can't win this. Cost me war score, cost me people. Probably advanced that siege. But they are leaving the siege of Peshkov now. Maybe that's all I need to do. What I really need to do now is get a foot on as much land here as possible. I wonder if I buy another unit. I think I do. Is it a mercenary? What time is it? 49. But we have to wait until end of 49 to press any of that. We can't press any of these buttons. The reason I'm considering a mercenary here is because I want somebody who's quickly able to grab Lucky. Not take it, but sit on it. And these guys, we fled a little too late. Because our morale was not 0.5 anymore. So we're running pretty far away. Which means these guys are going to have a chance to do a lot of things. I could actually consolidate. But I certainly don't want to do a full consolidation, or do I? It costs me a bit of money. But it allows me to immediately re-recruit some troops. It would remove 3 regiments of infantry, freeing up 3 slots. I think I do this. I think I hit full on consolidate. Do I? I think it costs like 10 ducats to recruit a guy, right? Yeah, 10 ducats. It's guaranteed to be cheaper to reinforce them, but it's not faster. I would only consolidate 1 out, so I can build a mercenary in Kolm. But I can't do that. I can't split the army while they're fleeing. I'm gonna hit full on consolidation here. Bam. That gives me force limit. I'm gonna run 1. Oh, I can't. When? Oh no. Where's my mercenaries? There. Oh, right. Mercenaries are different now. I forgot. Man, I'm rusty. Do I run these 4 mercenaries here? I think I do. I think I run the free company. How much time does it take to raise a Badik? Just a normal, regular Badik. 60 days. Yeah, this is too long. I'm gonna grab the free company and raise them in Colm. And then I'm gonna make that work somehow. Hope they don't turn south, and they do not. Alright. Where's my free company? It's coming. Needs to be here before these guys go to Lucky. Come on. There they are. Get onto Lucky now. The enemy is not trying the same thing. Now we're losing money now because we are over force limit. Right? I think we're 1 over force limit now, which makes things very expensive. Also, we're paying for Novgorod's maintenance. But if I have to take loans or something to win this war, then I will. We need to get as much out of this as is humanly possible. I could dismiss, like this cavalry. I think I should. Grab you. Dismiss you. There's almost no people in it, because we did consolidate. Cavalry are expensive, and this puts me onto force limit. If I could have military access through Muscovy, which I'm not getting, because you don't like me, I'm gonna have to take the long way around, which I do not fancy. I'm gonna try to dispatch some people to Neva or Ingermanland if I can. What are we talking about? We just need 6 people down there. So I think once we go to Novgorod, we split up. Oh, it worked out, okay. There was a time in EU where this would have reset the movement. It would be very sake. There we go. Now, give me take 2, take Ingermanland. Take you guys and go there. We're not gonna get it, are we? No. Alright. I'm not gonna go to northern Muscovy, I don't think. Northern Novgorod. Let's go south instead. And let's actually just send 3 guys. Minimum siege stack size, and the rest can grab me all the money that's left in places. Let's take the 1 tick from Novgorod or whatever this is, and then try to loot a bit of money out of Colm. Now this should drastically limit the amount of war score Muscovy can get. Wait, that's Novgorod. I mean, I could have looked at them, yeah. Because they can't take any forts. And without forts, your war score is going to be pitiful. While we should go to pretty decent war score once we take Lucky. And now we do have the Muscovites between us and the enemy, which should protect our troops, hopefully. I did say should, right? I can't merge these because that's a mercenary army. Still don't like that, but I can say attach to 3rd army. Now, what kind of peace are we looking for here? That would be fine. And that's actually the maximum we can take as long as occupations stay as they are. Would have liked more. Would have liked a 100% peace deal, clearly. But I guess we're gonna have to settle for something around 66 mark. Unless some unoccupation is gonna happen around here, which it might, but probably not gonna happen that way. I think the Muscovites are just gonna take the north, probably beat up the rest that's remaining in the war. Well, there's still a decent amount of troops there. Is he rising on low? Yeah, they are. I wonder, can I piece you out? I can white piece you. Which would give us a lot of extra war score. Right? Because their stuff doesn't count against us anymore. I cannot take any land here because I can't core it anyway. The only thing we could take out of Ryzen if we had our own war score would be what? Be money. I might just piece them out. I think I do. Let's throw Horizon out of this war. Merely for themselves, white peace. It'll be fine. Immediately improved my war score to 65%, which is maybe already enough to actually do peace deal if we had a diplomat. It would be, I think. Well, almost. That's pretty good. And we're getting okay land. We're not getting all the land I want, but we're getting a decent chunk. The loss of Ingerman land is pretty hard. Maybe I should have raced for that more. Losing that battle in Peshkov was a problem. Because now we will not have a border to the Livonian Order for expansion. Obviously I want to go east in general, but I need a power base. And I do not... Well, this would be a way to get a power base, right? How much more loot is there here? Still a bunch of loot. Turns out if you only have 2 people there, looting is slow. Stay. Anyway, I take this land back. They would give me my peace now. No, we should... should we? Thing is, if we take Lucky... I mean, we take it in the peace deal anyway, but if we took it in the siege, then that would allow us to take money from them. How much money do you have? There's a lot of money to take here. I want Lucky. I don't think there's a chance that the Muscovites peace out for very little and leave me to take the rest. That seems very unlikely. Still very far away from this. Too many relations. You need to have one of those relations things break. You still didn't... Why would you not rival Muscovy? The thing is, we are toast to a Muscovite attack, right? Even if we take this extra land, which we gonna have to spend some time to take control of, deal with rebels and all that. If we get to do that, we still won't have the power to beat the Muscovites in a straight up fight. Hello. I'd like to see you there. Well, ish. You're going away, then I'll stay and loot more. As long as there's still money to loot. You could be so kind. Oh, Horizon got 8. 1 province left. We can claim their throne, right? It's a thing we can do. No, because they're Sunni now? Were they always Sunni? I knew they were always Sunni. It's... Really? Huh. Like this used to be Ryazani, right? That's Orthodox. I think they just had a Sunni province. Yeah, Ryazan is Orthodox itself. Just Yelets here. What's the story of Yelets? Yeah, it starts as Ryazani, but apparently it starts as Sunni. And because their capital is Sunni, these guys are now also Sunni. Which is not great for me. For the whole claim the throne thing. You guys are going to be peeved for a while, so we're not going to be able to repeat the Odiev trick for a long while. Now that Muscovite war, 43%. Are they going to be happy with what they have at any point? There's the Renaissance. It does change everything. I'd really like the Novgorod and the Muscovites to clash once or twice more to hurt both sides. The Novgorodi, just in case we do actually get to continue warring them. And the Muscovites, because I want them to be weaker. Every unit they lose is good for me, obviously. Just moving out to loot here. There are no forts anywhere to protect me. What are the Muscovites doing? Are they just running away? We are now in 50, so we can click buttons again. But we can't seize land again. Oh, we need to be at peace to do that. But we can run a diet. And I certainly will. And we can do even more development in Zubsov, which we do have the admin for. We can gain 50 admin by having 30 prestige. Now, I assume I get a bunch of prestige out of this peace deal, don't I? Well, I say a bunch. 10 is not the number we need when we're at 0. I don't know that I have good ways. Where we have the uncontested course going on, it's going to be pretty rough to get to 30. We do have Dimitri. Because the 15 admin power is obviously tempting, right? This gives me a 50% off trader. But I need to have 25% or more trade power and never. Wait, never is a node? No, it's not. I mean, I guess it means Novgorod. Because that's where the node is, in never, but okay. So it's not burghers, it's either clergy, where I just put 2 more clicks of development into Zubtsov, or it's boyars, which I might fail. And I don't want to fail them. 30 prestige. Now, if I don't take money here, let's for a second assume that I don't take money in this peace deal. And instead we do something that grants prestige. But I could only annul like 1 rivalry there. Which I don't even want. And the rest is not worth squat. Humiliation would be huge. But that would require me to like not take lucky. Also doesn't actually give me any prestige, just gives me power protection, which is great. I would love the power protection. But no. But no. Can we hit 30 prestige? I don't quite see how. We're gonna have decay of 5%. We're gonna be at, what, like 14 after the war or something. Apparently money is also prestige? No, it is not. Why am I getting less prestige now? Didn't this say 13 before? I mean, I want war reps anyway, but I'm confused. Yeah, there's no prestige in money, right? Anyway, we're gonna be at like 13 prestige. 5% decay is what? 10% would be 1.3, so it's like 0.7-ish. And we have the +1, so we had only very, very small gain. Only have like 0.3 gain in prestige every year. Which, and we would need to gain 27. 27? No. 17. Which means we're looking at what, 4 years? If nothing else changes. 4 years would be okay. And if I get a prestige button, then everything is good. I'm tempted. I'm gonna click this button. It might be wrong, but I'm gonna click it. It not only... Oh, speaking of, big mistakes were made. More things to remember if we have to do another run. don't keep running your edicts if you're not developing. You spend a lot of money on this for absolutely no reason. Well, except me being daft, which I guess is a reason. We're done here. What is not risky? I think Vishny. The Muscovites down here are looting Torzhok to death. Is there any chance the Muscovites peace out? Nice war score. Just don't believe that there is. The AI doesn't tend to do that. They don't have call for peace. Even if they did, they don't have a war score for call for peace. They don't really have a desire to peace things out. I have 2 free diplomats though, that's not okay. Now, Kazan. Can't offer you an alliance at all. We have pretty much improved you as much as we could. Same here. Poland we did not finish improving, I'm pretty sure. Let's keep doing that. And let's look at... what? Do we actually look at the Great Horde? And hope that maybe they find another rival in Muscovy. Seems extremely unlikely. There's always a chance. I wonder if I hadn't spent those 20 prestige early on the Odiev disaster. If I would now be in a better chance there. Ooh, there comes Denmark against the Livonians. Which might, depending on how this shakes out, make them border Muscovy, which might make them rival them, which might give me a chance to ally them, which I would very much enjoy. Of course, they might also rival me, or just want my land and be dastardly like that. But what can you do? Okay, some Permian people actually got beaten up there. Still no reconquest at all. Oh, Novgorod is dead. They're done. They have 2,500 people left and no land. Okay, so we totally cannot hope for any reconquest. Unless they have rebels pop, which we actually should be slightly wary of. There's some unrest in these places. We may want to fall back. That's actually a lot of Livonians there. I don't know if Denmark picked this war particularly cleverly. Monopoly company formed. I just gained 50 diplo power and trade efficiency, or I gain a set of ducats. I'll take the long-term investment there. Seems more worthwhile in the long term. What a surprise. Knowledge bombs gotten. Now come on, give me that siege. I tend to go to speed 4, but I really shouldn't. I really shouldn't. Well, there's 0 Novgorodians left, and there's my siege. What actually only got me to 86% war score. We do still have 10 ticking war score to gain. Okay, I think I'm gonna stay in the war for at least a little bit. But I'll try to keep my people together while looting. So we loot province by province rather than spreading out. Looting is faster with more people, so it's not like we're losing out much. I mean, I have this travel time to lose out on, yes, but otherwise not. And this way I'm not at risk. Ooh, I'm righteous. I'm not at risk of getting popped by Novgorodian rebels. Novgorodian rebels popping up in one of these Muscovy occupied provinces are a great chance for us. I do not think I want to give up army tradition. As much as I like professionalism, I think tradition is too good right now to give up. Oh, we have a huge decay. Siege ability, we don't super need it right now, but this seems just better. Burger loyalty will drop below 30. But I don't think they rebel from this anymore. This would be more equilibrium-like, but it would take my tradition to nowhere. And I don't like that much. I don't think we get rebellion from pressing this button. Ah, but we will get oh, it's not my battle, right? It's somebody else's battle. Whew. Yeah, Sweden and the Toots. I should have considered that. My burghers will now be very unhappy once I hit the seas-land interaction, which I do want to hit. So I may have to do something to mollify them first. They're going to trend up to 32%, which is actually not a lot. Yeah, we're going to have to hit some buttons. Also, we're taking attrition here. I don't like that at all. Not at all. I also really don't like how mercenaries interact with merging things. Do I need my mercenaries anymore? I think I let them go now, right? This war is won. I think they go. Yeah. And I'm going to rebuild with normal units eventually. And then I guess I do keep sieging here. Oh, looting. Imperial reform. Technology. Oh. Excellent. We did want that militech and we're going to take it. We don't need to take it now. But I don't think there's any chance we get more than 5% neighbor bonus here. So we might as well take it now. And then I think I'm going to take Diplo. What else would I need my Diplo power for? Could develop trade. I do need some for the peace deal. Which actually is a consideration, right? How much do I need for my peace deal? I wouldn't know because I don't have a diplomat. Let's not take the Diplotech just yet. But now that we have military tech, could consider focusing on somebody else. Something else. The admin we're going to spend on getting the cores here. 0.8. Yeah, let's do one more tick of looting. I don't know if drawing out this war this long is the right choice. But it does give me more out of the peace deal. I do get to loot my way into some more money. It's at least somewhat pay for this army. How much is my army maintenance right now? We're paying like 0.8, 0.9 ducats or something. And we're looting 0.9 a month. So we're actually breaking even on this army right now while gathering this. Of course, we're not coring our land that we could take. We're not rebuilding for another war. A lot of things we're not doing. What we are doing is hoping for Novgorodian rebellion. I'm gonna go to speed 4. Speed 3 is just 2. 2-0. Really like to take Never, of course. That would be huge. Desires of the Flesh. I really don't want to lose prestige. I really don't want to lose ducats. Local unrest in the Tver area is actually probably fine. Or I once again lose prestige. Actually gonna be slightly unrestful. But we're gonna get the burghers back to happy somehow. And war exhaustion will drop once we go to peace. I think it's fine to take the unrest in the Tver area. We did kill our philosopher for that. Now that's not great, of course, because that means less prestige gain. Yeah, we're not going to have an easy time getting that prestige. Not quite sure how I would. Hostile sieges. Okay, these Novgorodian peasants popped in a place I didn't want them to pop in at all. And we can't beat them. What does that mean? I think that means I bring my guy back. I forget what happens with peasants of another nation that take my land. If that has any effect or not. I don't know. I keep thinking it shouldn't, but some rebels somehow still have an effect. Obviously what I want them to do is move away. Once I do this. What do we get? We get 12.7 prestige, we get ducats, costs me 72 dip, get some AE. I think we peace out now. We can do something for another 10 points. It's not money. Don't think revoking any of these cores makes any sense. Can't do anything there. Can't take any more land. Why is Cola in the list? Cola is currently not occupied. Oh, it's occupied by separatists. But I can't core it. Do we wait for a bit more rebel stuff? If these rebels pop, then maybe other rebels will also pop. We have some time before that siege happens. We can't let that siege happen. Again, it might be just wrong to sit here and wait. But I really feel like I need to get a bit more out of this war. Then again, we can't press our buttons and all that. I think we need to peace out. I give it to next year. And if there's no significant development rebel-wise next year, then I think I'll peace out and live with the amount that we're getting. It's not a bad amount. Can't complain too much. Watch me. Oh, we're 37 minutes in though. Ooh. Let's put a cut in here. Thank you folks so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you don't subscribe yet. If you have anything to say, then do it down there in that comment section. And of course, stay around for next time. Thank you for watching. See you next time.